I think 3. And then a microphone is both 3 and 1, so I can just... Yeah. I don't know any of this, media terminology, so that's probably a very bad explanation, but whatever, that's what happened. It's fixed now, hopefully. At least it is on stream. Not sure about the recording, but I guess we'll see. But if something goes wrong, I can just download the recording from Twitch, so whatever. Who cares? But hey, I was making the components for... What should I call it? This thing. What is this thing called? Jetpack? What am I missing? Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, this should be a little bit better than the Leadstone jetpack that turned out to be slower than my Mechanism jetpack that was powered by hydrogen. Alright, I can make these first. Guess I need a couple of gold. Two of those, then we will need the Leadstone jetpack wherever I put it. I guess it was charging. Bing, bang, and boom. Boom? No? Why not? Why not boom? Did I do something wrong? No? Oh no, wait, we need a hardened flux capacitor, of course, of course. Silly me. They should really make these components look like a little bit more different. It's fucking confusing sometimes. Okay, so jetpack, capacitor, innovar, thrusters, boom. Let's see here. Is this any faster? I gotta say, not much. I think it's about the same as the mechanic now. Well, actually, I think it might be even slower still. But it holds a whole lot more juice. As in a power, not the religious group. That would be strange. Holds 400,000 RF, which is nice. And I guess this can be armored too. I do need an induction smelter though. How much armor does it give us? 6? That's not that much. But I guess these give 0 by default, so... whatever. So I guess this time we should figure out some kind of way to produce more string. So I can make those silk touch tools. Because I kinda did it wrong last time, I forgot that you need to make a... Like a crystal. You need to make like a silk crystal. Which is a weird thing. Crystals usually aren't made of silk as far as I know. But yeah, we need to get like those cattails or figure out some kind of way to transport sheep over here. Cattails seem more feasible because... I mean, how the hell am I gonna like move sheep over the ocean? Yeah, I would need those Pokeball things or maybe like a portal gun, but I think you need a nether star to make that. I mean, is it got a nether star that you get from the wither? I think it is. But yeah, you'd need one of those. Unless I wanna like wait for a fucking sheep to swim over the ocean. And the closest ones are at the spawn point, which is like, I don't know, a fucking kilometer away. So that's not really gonna happen. Yeah. So that's a bit outside of our current capabilities. I guess the gravity gun isn't the thing either. So yeah, we probably gotta find some cattails. I think these things make you like swim way faster than a boat. Diamond level protection when powered, fall damage negated when powered. Increase step and jump height allows triple jumps, protection against bees. So they don't make you swim faster? I could have sworn that was a thing. I shall lurk for 30 to 50 minutes, have fun with the technology. Have fun with the lurk. Hopefully this won't be all technology. Hopefully we'll do some exploration too. You know, add some variety to just... me, you know, walking in circles inside this house. For getting redstone in the chest. Walking back and forth between the chest and the crafting table. You know, that's cool too, but you gotta have some variety. Once empowered, the item will gain energy storage and grant the protection level of diamond armor. As long as the item is charged, a percentage of durability damage will be turned into power loss, which scales with the level of empowered, blah blah blah. Oh, okay, you gotta like upgrade. So if I put a lily pad on it, that will make me swim faster. But how do I apply the upgrades? That's the question. Also, did we have some? Dark steel somewhere, we had 3, okay. So it was just iron, coal, dust and day obsidian, right? That's the recipe. Slam those in the alloy smelter. Oh, I guess I had some already in there. That's good. Just need one of those. So yeah, I think that's today's agenda. Can I get some string production going? We're gonna make some silk touch tools and then we can mine in the nether and all of our resource problems are over. Not that we had many anyways, cause I mean we got the quarry and I've also mined a whole bunch of shit from the mining dimension. Oh, okay, you need a dark steel anvil, so I guess we need a whole bunch more dark steel. So how much is an anvil? 187 plus 5. So we need 25 obsidian, I guess. Okay, I mean, I guess we had some in the mining dimension. Had some obsidian in some dank tunnel. How's this going? Still doing its thing, yep. Cows are still in the quarry. They're running security, don't worry about it. They know what they're doing. Did I have a lava thing somewhere down in the bottom? Yeah. Had a bunch over here. Guess there's quite a lot of this. Yeah, I can actually see it on the map. There's like a whole bunch of lava over here. And I guess it's deep, so that might make obsidian harvesting a little challenging, but I'll figure it out, don't worry. Yeah, this'll take a minute. Need to get 25 of these bad boys. I should figure out some kind of additional power plant setup for the quarry. I would like it to go a little bit faster. Well, I suppose I could just leave this game running when I'm doing other stuff. Then it wouldn't really matter. But also it takes like 7 gigs, so it's a little inconvenient. And I also want to make a faster pickaxe for sure. But I don't know what's better than steel. Well, I guess we could just stick with steel, but use one of those many modifications you can do in Tinker's Construct. Put a couple of diamonds on the tips. Apply an obsidian coating, makes it more durable. You know what, if we get all of that stuff done within like, I don't know, 2 hours, I guess I could also do a bit of nether exploration, try to find a fortress. Get us some blaze rods. And depending on whether or not we get that done, I guess I could start pumping some lava out of the nether. You know, I said I wouldn't do the whole nether lava power thing this time because it feels like cheating, kind of. But I guess I could use that to just power the quarry or something. Use the rest to make, like, hilarious amounts of obsidian. Then at least we'll have some raw materials to make tools, and also, I don't know, I guess like blast-resistant structures. If we happen to need something like that. You know, for like a nuclear reactor or something. Or for a bunker in case we decide to set off a nuke. All kinds of fun possibilities. Yeah, that'll do. Hey, I guess since I have diamonds now, I could make a dimension changer. Because that is just a hilariously useful tool. You know, like right now, I wouldn't I wouldn't have needed to even like walk back here. I could have just clicked my mouse and teleported right back to my house. Unintentional rhyme, still cool. Right, alloy smelter. Yeah, I guess this is kinda slow, so we just do some other stuff in the meantime. Need some more coal dust. But what is a man to do in the meantime? I guess we could go and search for those. Oh wait, but we're doing this so we can travel faster. So I guess we're not going yet. Anything else we could build in the meantime? Maybe some more power production. More power's never a bad idea, right? What could we make? I guess more windmills. Maybe a solar panel. Although I mean, we produce so much wind power up here, it's kinda pointless to make solar. Also, don't mind the flux ducts, it's just doing its thing. It's just being a little silly. Just having a bit of fun. Well, I guess we could start making the new pickaxe in the meantime. That will eventually put Silk Touch on. Although we already have a steel pickaxe here. Well, I guess we could see how the obsidian reinforcement works. I guess not like that. Or do we just need a name? I guess so. There you go, that's a good name. Wait, that actually wouldn't change anything. It just lets you waste materials, which is kind of funny. I guess I gotta go and look at the Tinker's construct modifiers again. Adding an obsidian plate to the tool seems to help with its durability, making it stronger. Resource 1 reinforcement, any cast surrounded by obsidian. So is it a plate or is it a cast? Fuck it, I guess we'll find out. How's the whole steel thing going? Is it done? Not even close. I guess we could make the boots though already. Might as well do that. Well, I guess we need the lily pad for this swimming upgrade, so we gotta find one. Are those lily pads over there? Not now, Creeper. I think they are. No, those are water gardens. But whatever those are. Where can a man find a lily pad? Not around here, apparently. Well, I don't know, maybe we have one in our chest. Nope, I don't think we have. Yeah, looks like we're gonna go the words ain't good at the moment. We gotta go and find a lily pad before we can start exploring using the dark boots. So I guess it's gonna be the boat one more time. But first, let's see about this obsidian plate. No. So wait, do I need to make like a obsidian cast? I guess that's what I gotta do. Okay, that made a stone bolt. Was that the wrong thing? No, I don't think it was. Or do I gotta make like a... Like what if I... What if I just put that on there and then... No, that doesn't work. Do I gotta make like a brand new pickaxe? I guess so. So do we just use steel again? I mean, I guess that's the best material we have at the moment. I think the next step up is cobalt, but I need the silk touch pickaxe for mining that, I'm pretty sure. Or at least we're getting the maximum amount of cobalt from one ore. What's up with these pipes? Is Optifine like messing with them or something? Who knows? Okay, so now if I... Oh, there's still some obsidian in there. I don't know, make a crossbow him, why not? We could make a crossbow one of these days. No? That didn't work. What do I do now? I mean, I guess I'll just waste it. Whatever. It's fine. This is just a bit of steel, it's not that expensive when you have a mechanism. So if I put this here now... Okay, that doesn't do anything. How does this work? Adding an obsidian plate to the tool seems to help it with its durability, making it stronger. One reinforcement in a cast surrounded by obsidian. What does it mean to be surrounded by obsidian? What do I do? What do I do? Oh. Oh yeah, I guess I have a... I need to have a plate cast that I can make plates. That makes sense. Do I have any blank patterns? No. Fuck it, let's just make some. Okay, and then what was it that we needed to do? That? I don't remember anymore. How do I make a plate cast? Large plate cast, stone large plate. So wait. Huh? How do I get the stone? Stone plate? Bedrockium. No, it doesn't tell me. Hmm. Well, that's how I made all the other stuff, right? Let me just check that I'm not retarded. Yeah, no, that is how I make it. So how do you make a plate? How do you make a plate cast? Do you need to make a wooden large plate first? Is that how this works? Nope. It is not. Oh, it just needs more stuff. Okay. I see. So I put that in there and right, I guess we need to first get rid of the obsidian in there. Then I melt down some of this aluminum brass. Do we also need 8 of those or is 1 enough? I guess we'll have to find out. We're learning slowly. Oh, we're getting there. Take this thing. Okay, I guess we need 8. And we have just about enough. Why? Oh, no, there we go. Just took a moment, it's fine. But I guess that means we need 8 obsidian to make a plate as well. Well, I guess we'll circle back to that later. We'll just we'll just do the whole dark boots thing for now. Except it's still not done. Well, come on, hurry the fuck up. I don't got all day. we need 3 of those. And then 4 for the base of the animal. Wait, did I do a miscalculation? That'll just make 5. Then we'll have 7. That won't even be enough for the 3rd block. God damn it. Me and my fucking epic math skills. Guess we're going back to the mining dimension. Hooray. Everybody's favorite place, the obsidian mines. Could you hurry up, Quarry? I don't wanna keep digging this fucking obsidian by hand. Wait, is this the fucking wrong tunnel? Oh boy, I guess this is really not my day. Just a day of repeated goofing. Oh yeah, can I mine this stuff now? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll need at the least, wait, how many did we have? 2? So we need 7 plus 4, we need 11. Well, whatever, let's just get a bunch so we're sure we have enough. And I guess we also need more for the pickaxe upgrade, so once again we're gonna be down here for a minute. Now's a good chance to have a snack break or a bathroom break or whatever kind of break you might need. Nothing exciting is gonna happen for the next 10 minutes. Just gonna be swinging on my goddamn pickaxe. Can't wait to get this part automated. Oh, is that some fucking redstone I see? Now that's hot. The hell's messaging me at this hour? God damn it. Oh, it's just my ISP. Nothing important, just a fucking warning about, like, scammers or something. Hey guys, if you receive an email from us, but it's sent from like a Hotmail address, like don't give them your bank information. Okay, thanks DNA. That's good to know. I was this close to doing it. I'm glad you stopped me. Let's just get a few more and then we're out of here, then we're back to crafting. I think 24 is a good amount. That's a nice solid number. It's a nice even number. And I wanna grab the redstone too, so let's just do that real quick. Nice. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh yeah, I should probably make a chunk loader for my base too. I kinda forgot that it doesn't just do that on its own. So yeah, it is currently making the fifth one now. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? I think so. Well, I guess we're also gonna do the new pickaxe in the meantime. Wait, what? Okay, well. I guess we gotta get the aluminum brass out of there first. I thought it used all 8, but I guess not. I wonder if there's some kind of way to automate this as well. Is there like a machine that activates items for you? Guess that would be kinda useful. A block activator. Right, so I suppose we need 8 of those fucking things. Maybe we should upgrade this thing. Store some more power. Or maybe I should make the extra power source for the quarry first, whatever that may be. I guess just more solar panels would make sense. But also, you know, it kind of feels boring. Feels boring just to do like solar panels and wind turbines. Wanna make something cool and elaborate. Oh yeah, these make 2 each, so I guess we have 16 now. Oh well. I guess we can just make 2 plates. Yeah, look at that. It's a nice plate. So if we... So how does this work? We put that thing on there and... Okay. So I guess we do make the pickaxe first. Although, I mean, we already have one finished one right here, so whatever. We'll use that. That's the wrong thing. What am I, stupid? There, okay. Let's see. Durability of 1217. But it only goes to 1391. I was kinda expecting more. Can I put 2 on there? No, can I do it twice though? Okay, yeah. Let's give it a better name though. I feel like that name can be edited into a audio clip of a certain kind. You know, just a bit of strategic cutting and it could sound like something much worse. No? Why did it not change the name? Can I only change it once or something? Well, I guess that's what it's called now. Oh well. Kinda just putting whatever in there just to see if it does anything. Why can't I rename it again though? That's kinda weird. Oh, does there need to be like a material there? I guess. I guess that is the case. Well, whatever, I'm probably gonna put more modifiers on this anyway, so we'll just name it next time. What is the one that speeds it up? Haste? That's just redstone then? Okay. Hey, welcome back, Joe. No, Joe. Did you see there's a new YouTube competitor that you would love? I don't think I did. What is it and why would I love it? Let's just put a stack of redstone there, why not? Let's see how fast we can make this fucking thing. Once again, the wrong table. Haste, so mining speed is 1.08 compared to 10. Oh, but you can only do like one at a time. Okay, I mean that is a pretty decent increase, I guess. We just gotta do this a bunch of times. Fair enough. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's my current one. Well, whatever. We made that a bit faster too. That's fine. There's a maximum of 50. Well, let's see how fast it gets. Billy got a global release and it's as bad as it sounds. Because it's owned by the Chinese. Yeah, I know. I know what the Billy is. I'm very familiar. That is funny though. No? Why can't I change the name? Well, I guess it's just gonna be called the Digger for this. For now, until I figure out how to change the name. I could probably change it in like a regular Anvil. Kinda do wanna see how fast this fucking thing is. Oh, I could put one more redstone on there. Has free 480p anime, you gotta pay for 720 and 1080p. Paying for HD is great. But wait, it let me change the name when I used like a metal on there, right? If I put a steel bar there, can I change the name? I just got Mushoku Tensei spoilers on Billy, fuck. Those damn Chinese. They just have no respect. No? Or can I? No. Why could I do it earlier? What did I use earlier that let me change the name? Was it just obsidian? Keep going this wrong table, man. No. That's not allowed. Alright, whatever. It's just gonna be called this for now. Just gotta put some serious effort in the pronunciation so people can't take that out of context like, hey man, what do you say? Can't say that word. Okay, let's see. Dark steel anvil, there we go. Plunk it down right there. Well, I don't know if that's the best place. Maybe just next to the crafting table. So now I can upgrade my dark boots, but I need the lily pad first so I can make the swimming speed upgrade. I don't plan to watch Mushoku Tensei again because it's kinda mid, not gonna lie. I don't wanna watch a guy bang his stepsister and his teacher and childhood friend. I don't care how good the animation is, that's just self-insert harem anime. Sounds like it. See, that is kinda what I'm talking about when I refer to something as weeb slop. Some shit like that where it's, you know, oh, I'm just a regular high school boy. But I got hit by a truck and I got isekai'd in this world where fucking, I don't know, cute elven girls wanna fuck me. Okay, I don't know about that. He's just a cute nerdy boy. But all the women around him wanna fuck his brains out. I don't know, Chief. Kinda feeling like this is a kind of a Quentin Tarantino situation, like, trust me, it's paramount to the plot. It's paramount to the plot that this character, who's basically just me, gets, you know, gets all the hot MILFs going. I'm not sure I believe you. I don't think you're all that charming. Besides, high school is too soon for that to happen. You know, when you hit your like mid-20s, then I can understand. You know, just say. I just know that for completely non-personal reasons. Where are all the lily pads, though? Season 1 was good, Season 2 was alright, but what I've seen about Season 3 and Season 4, I don't want to see it. That doesn't look that good. It's like a 30-year-old fat guy who got hit by a truck and then had sex with a 14-year-old or something, and when his dad slept with the maid, he lied and said his dad forced the maid, and then he has the maid's daughter become his maid, and he bangs his maid father like son. Sure. Why not? Oh, and once again the old 10 PM noise fest begins. I don't know why they gotta do that, you know, this specific hour of the day. I know they're doing some kind of repair job up there, but Does that really require for you to like stomp like an angry rhino and then like slam every cupboard door up there? Is that necessary? What's up with those cubes? Was that just unrendered stuff, or are there actually cubes underwater? I don't know, there kinda seems to be a fucking cube underwater. I wanna see it. I wanna see the cube. What's up with it? Oh no, it's not a cube, it's just a... Or no, wait, there's the... What is that? Just a bug. Just a random pocket of air. Okay. Cool. Also, his teacher watched his dad and mom bang while masturbating, and he watched his teacher masturbate, because why not? They wanted to convey that the father laid some good pipe along with the son. See, this is just porn. That is just pornography. The world is interesting and there's a lot of stuff going on, but the main cast just exists for sex. Yeah, I'm sure glad they gave this porn some lore. Because honestly, it kinda seems that's all that's going on. They gave this porn series like a very rich backstory in the world. Respect. Can't find a fucking lily pad though. That's kinda weird. I wonder if there's some over there. Maybe they just don't spawn near mushroom islands. I'd say it's 20% porn, 50% world building, 30% plot. I feel like there's a remember the name parody in there somewhere. 20% porn, 50% lore. 15% concentrated power will. I don't remember how it goes. Wait, no, yeah, I do. 5% pleasure, 50% pain. And 100% reason to remember the name. What a classic. Remember when that happened, guys? Remember when a Michael Shinoda from Linkin Park made a rap record? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool when he did that. And a part of me kind of feels like maybe he should have done that instead of the new Linkin Park. I mean, don't get me wrong, a few of the songs were pretty good, but you know. Well, actually, all of the songs were pretty good. It was just that the I don't know if the new singer has the pipes for the job. She sounded better on the newer one, so I'll give him that. So maybe those songs from 2024 were just kind of written with Chester in mind. But you know, still it was kinda disappointing. Because I mean, the Emptiness Machine was a banger. But you know, because of the singer, it just kinda fell flat. Which, sucks to say. I don't like saying it, but that's just my opinion. Linkin Park's I liked it because the pipes haven't hurt the new stuff. Is there a lack of pipes? I mean, yeah, with the I'm talking about the ones with the new singer. Because I mean, obviously she doesn't have the power of a Chester. Which should be kind of obvious. So I don't know why they expected her to have even like half the power he did. But on the bonus songs from Zero that came out last year, on Shatter and what's the other one? What is the other one? Is it back from the bottom? Yeah, she sounded fine on those because those sounded like they were actually written with her in the mind and not just Emptiness Machine and Two-Faced, not so much, I don't think. Or whatever the third single was it Heavy is the Crown? I think that's what it was called. Yeah, it was kind of a disappointment. Yeah, honestly, I was hoping they would have just like collaborated with a bunch of different singers. That was my initial thoughts when I first heard that Linkin Park was working with a new singer back in like 2019. Maybe they'll do it like they did it live for that memorial concert. Maybe they'll just bring on a bunch of people. I think that would have been cool. Especially because I really wanted to hear like, I don't know, Lizzie Hale or Taylor Momsen sing some Linkin Park. Like if they had gotten Lizzie Hale to sing The Emptiness Machine, I would have probably come on spot. That would have been something. Big missed opportunity. Anyways, where are all the fucking lily pads? Do they only spawn in swamps? They might. I might have to look that up. Although if they do, I guess we're gonna have to find the swamp just using the boat anyways. Because I mean that's the whole reason we're looking for the lily pads is so we can swim faster. Go out a bit further to find the fucking cattails, which also spawn at swamps. But hey, I guess we'll have fast swimming boots, so it's not entirely pointless. So I guess we're just doing it now. I guess we're just gonna have to look for a swamp. Using the old ways. Let me confirm it first though before I venture out any further. Lily pads can be found naturally on water in swamps. Of course. Well, guess we're gonna go sailing. Although, like, that seems like a dead end, which is weird. A natural dead end form entirely of our mushroom islands is that's kinda nuts. Ming said something insulting today. He called Chinese car futuristic in a positive sense. I mean, I guess they are in a way, but it seems that the future we're heading toward is a dystopia. So sort of. But certainly not in a positive sense. But you know, that's kind of the strategy of this Chinese propaganda when it comes to technology. They never have something actually new or innovative. It's always something like, ooh, look at this car can shake the snow of itself. Like, okay, first of all, that doesn't seem to like work, really. Seems to only work when there's like a very, very light, like powdery snow. Second of all, yeah, we've had hydraulics for a while, so that's not really a invention. Those have been on lowriders since like the 80s. I guess it is kind of new to like put them on a car, you know, by as stock. But also that seems like a solution to like a non-problem. Like, how hard is it really to get snow off a car? You just kind of brush it off. Few minutes. The hard part is getting the ice off the car, which the shaking isn't gonna fucking do. So solve that, and then I might consider it. Not buying one, just saying, just considering, you know, recognizing it as a actual invention. But even the whole shaking of the snow thing is more than most of them do. It's like, oh, look, it can drive itself. Like, yeah, I've seen the videos, it can drive itself into a fucking wall. It can drive itself into another car. Oh, but sometimes it'll kinda stay on the road without you doing anything. Okay. Again, you know, Tesla's been doing that for like quite a while and more reliably. Is that a meteor? Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's all they have. I don't know why people keep going like, "Ooh, look at this. This is why the US government banned Chinese cars, because they can't compete with them." That's just a Huawei tablet, like, taped to a dashboard. It doesn't do anything. What is so futuristic about this? Oh, because it looks kind of cyberpunk. Oh, and it can park itself. Yeah, that's also been in Volkswagen since, like, I don't know, 2016. Chinese propaganda only works if you're just, like, not aware of the real world. You know, like the video of the, like, smart boards that was doing the rounds on Twitter not too long ago. Like, ooh, look at this, all Chinese classrooms have these smart boards now. It's like a touch screen, you can write a formula on it and it'll you know, by hand and it'll do the calculation. Like, okay, sick. I've also seen those in, you know, Western classrooms since like 2005. Again, nothing new, that's just a big touchscreen. We have had handwriting recognition since, I believe, the early 90s. Also, that smart board was a tech demo, and not in every Chinese classroom. I don't know why they keep buying this line that you know, China's like what Japan actually is. You know. It only works on the silliest of people. You know, no shade to me. Well, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit of shade. Man, there's just like a wall of Mushroom Island everywhere I go. Am I just surrounded by like a mushroom continent? Am I gonna have to go on foot? I don't know, I kinda feel like I should make the dimension tool or the dimension changer first. Because if I'm gonna venture like 10-20 kilometers outside of my base, I wanna be able to just teleport back. Let's do that. I probably should have done that ages ago. The day I trust self-driving is the day I'm on my deathbed. Yeah, I don't want self-driving. I don't want to be in one myself, and I certainly don't want them on the road either. I have seen one too many videos where you know, even the self-driving Teslas, which are, you know, better than most, they like freak out and think, I don't know, stop sign actually says fucking 120. There's like a speck of dirt on one of the letters. No thanks. Bing proper sees a feature, doesn't think about consequences or how it would work in the real world. Yeah, that's why this bullshit works, because people just go like, ooh, shiny. Look at this shiny thing that China has. All of their stuff has LEDs. And only some of our stuff has LEDs, so clearly they're better. But hey, look at the silver lining, at least this works as like a psychological study. You know, in case anybody's wondering, like, ooh, how does propaganda always work on so many people? How did Hitler rise to power? Why don't the North Koreans just rebel? Well, look at this, man. Look at what they're believing. Just because it was repeated to them enough times. They are pleasing a foreign dictatorship that's... You know, they've got a closed internet. They got an intranet. They got a firewall for keeping their citizens from speaking to us. Like 500 million people over there are living, you know, below the poverty line. And they want us to believe this is some kind of fucking socialist utopia. Listen to me. The US is more of a socialist utopia than China. China is just a poor dictatorship. Oh, but why do they have all this fancy stuff? Because they pour all of their money into that to make themselves seem more powerful. Not just because, you know, as a dictatorship their power comes from the perception of their power, but also so that foreign investors would, you know, invest in China. Because without the foreign cash flow, they would be absolutely fucked. Anyways, now that I've done yet another rant about the Chinese government, let's make the tool. Let's make the tool before I get more off the rails. Oh, it needs ender pearls. Shit. So I need four ender pearls. Cool, I can transform ender pearls into ender pearls. Awesome. Well, fuck. We have a total of 0 of those. Do we have any other dimension tools? No. Well, that kinda severely fucks my plans. Guess I should have just kept going. All this hassle just to make some more string. I wonder if this modpack has a ender compass. Guess I guess we could, you know, just go down to the end. Kill the ender dragon, you know, kill a bunch of endermen. Harvest some ender lilies, make a farm. Make a ender lily farm. Then we'd have all the ender pearls we need. We could make the dimension tool, we can do all kinds of adventuring, you know, after we gain the ability to just teleport back whenever we want. So... does it? Do we have it? Eternal compass, meteorite compass. Sinister lodestone. Player compass. No? Yeah, so we need both eyes of... I mean ender pearls and blaze powders to make the eyes of ender, which we don't have. Is there any alternative way to get to the end in this? That looks like a negative. Well, poop. What do we do now? You really lucked out with mushrooms. Yeah, at least I won't be starving, I guess. Not that I would have anyways, because I can just farm potatoes, but... yeah. The Chinese should just learn to make steel. By melting all of their steel. That sounds like a good idea. In fact, why don't they just build like a smelter in everybody's backyard? Then they would make even more steel. But yeah, that kinda fucked my plans up. Well, guess I only have one option now, unless I wanna stand here and wait for Endermen to spawn. We're just gonna have to do a big long journey. Gonna have to walk through these lands like fucking... What's his name? Frodo. Frodo and his rotund friend. Gonna try to carry as little as possible, so... Won't run out of inventory space this time. Okay. Let's fucking go. Well... Actually, now that I think about it, this sword kinda sucks. It's probably gonna... break before we even get home, so... Let's swap that for the old one. There we go. Alright. Here we go again. Man, this stream's been kind of a mess. But I guess that is kind of on brand for me. Make enough factories to melt all the steel in a month and then melt the steel again so people don't lose their jobs. That sounds economically viable. You know, that's what running a functional country is all about. You just gotta meet the quota. Worry about the other stuff later. Did we crash? I think we might have crashed. The game, I mean, not the stream. Stream seems to be fine. Man. I can just not catch a fucking break today from all these technical problems. Yeah, it looks like it's the same error as last time. Failed to find identifier for mods natural items very midly. So is it crashing because not enough items randomly tries to find the recipe for a berry medley? I wasn't even looking at the goddamn crafting menu, I was sailing. Why are you looking that up now and why didn't it cause a crash before? I'm confused. I'm confused and I'm gonna seal this shit. Maybe I should have just switched games, I don't know. I actually remember having a talk with a guy. I said roofing becoming automated is great because so many people die from it. And his genuine response was, so what, people just lose their jobs? Over 100 roofers die every year. Yeah. Sure, it sucks that a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs, but also, you know, in some cases progress just kinda has to happen. You know, we can't just throw a lot of people in the meat grinder just to maintain a profession. You know, technically more people were employed in the Victorian times when children could work the fucking coal mines. You know, what do you want children to be poor? You don't want children to earn a living? Over the coal mines. We should put the kids back in the coal mines to shoot up the employment rates. Exactly. Let the kids back in the mines. I don't know. Start making railways by hand again. Because I mean, think about it, all those people who used to walk into the tunnel when they were like blowing a hole into a mountain to make way for a railway. Now they're all out of a job. What do all the dynamite people do? They're struggling, they're starving. Put them back in the tunnel. Give them a big old red stick of dynamite and let them make some holes, man. Is this just a mushroom island wall as well? Looks like it. Man. Am I just in like a mushroom island enclosure? Is this actually a lake? Is this actually just a giant lake instead of an ocean? You know, a part of me kinda wants to, oh, okay. Not sure what I meant there, but cool. Guess we're continuing this on foot. But yeah, part of me kinda wants to install the ICBM mod. You know, just make one of those red matter bombs. Use an antimatter bomb to like launch it through the fucking mushroom islands. Make a big old pathway in it. Gotta say, you know, even though that like Yogscast Take It series was my shit, that was my favorite. You know, the Vault series was pretty fun too, even though that was kinda later on. You know, when they had like a fucking... Well, wait, no, I don't think it was a war, I think Sips and Shin just kinda set off a red matter bomb without knowing what it is. Then it started consuming the world and they were like, oh. Oops. Then I think they got together with Lewis and Duncan. Then they made an antimatter bomb. Tried to destroy the red matter sphere. But ended up just like launching it. Like, way over the fuck somewhere. Then they just kinda ignored it and kept going like, oh well, that's somebody else's problem now. Oops. What do we got here? What is this thing? I don't know what's going on here, but that looks kinda scary. That looks scary and I don't like that very much. Are those like dudes? Should I shoot them? They look kinda creepy. Although they might be some kinda eldritch creatures and they might just destroy me. And then it would be really annoying to come back here and get my stuff. Can you guys stop chasing me? It's kind of annoying. Trying to figure out what to do with these fucking creeps. No, just gonna walk away. Right, so what do we do with this? Should we just shoot them? I mean, if they turn out to be some kind of, I don't know, liches, I guess I could just fly away. What the hell? Okay, kinda just didn't give a shit. What happens if I get too close? Oh, they're coming. I'm being chased by crusaders. Kind of unexpected, but okay. Can they climb? No. That's good. I can just shoot them in the face. How much health do they have? Kind of a lot, it seems. Maybe that was a mistake. But I kinda want whatever's in there. Ah, the power of flight. Very useful. There is still a bunch of them though. Okay, so they get mad when I get close, but they don't mind if I shoot them in the face. That checks out. Ooh. Is the game supposed to be black? Oh. Oh, it's black? What? Why? Why is the game not on the screen? Shit, I missed like fucking half an hour of gameplay. Okay, now it just appeared on its own. Cool. Okay, well, that's kind of stupid. Also, I finally got my finances order. PC broke but fixed it, so stove decided to break, but I can afford to get a new one thanks to finances being fine. Now my gosh darn rice cooker broke. I was already putting off getting shoes. Gonna be wearing sandals in the snow because I need the stove, but shit keeps breaking. Yeah. That's how it be sometimes. Why is this zombie so big? Stop being big. That's how it always is when you're like, you know, I seem to have money now, so I would like to make some purchases. Like to purchase some items that are not food or rent or whatever else I need to survive, you know, maybe like a like a computer or a controller or a, I don't know, bottle of alcohol. So then it's like, oh, well, never mind, all of your appliances fucking explode at once. Ooh, okay, they're shooting fireballs. I'm not sure if I can take these guys. Yeah, that seems kinda intense. Ooh. Jeez, okay. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'll just set a map marker and come back later. Oh, they're still after me. Okay. Can you guys stop that? Okay. That's kind of a lot of damage. I'm probably just gonna leave. Fair enough, GG, I'm out of here. I was kinda just looking for a swamp anyways. They're still chasing me. But hey, it looks like there's some normal biomes beyond the Great Mushroom Wall. And a meteorite? That's neat. Maybe I should grab some cacti while I'm at this, while I'm over here. I do remember them being necessary for something. Though I don't remember exactly what. Is that oil? Oh yeah. But is it just a pool of oil or is it like a well? I think it's just a pool. Oh, I got some Crusader armor. Cool. And there is a village as well. Finding all kinds of interesting things out here, but not the one thing that I'm looking for. I've been trying to get a new monitor for 18 months now. For 18 months straight, shit has been breaking. That sucks. Let's see what we can steal from these villagers though. Nothing that I really want. Do you guys have a blacksmith? No? You got some of those Mystcraft books? I heard somebody shooting a bow, but I don't know what's going on over there. Who are you guys fighting? Well, no idea. Hey, I guess, while I'm out here, I could collect some wool. Even if I can't bring the sheep back with me. That's one way to get string. At least just enough for me to get the silk touch modifier. But it would be nice if I could produce it myself so I can make more in the future. I can get a new monitor in 6 months if nothing breaks in the next 6 months. Well, I hope nothing does. May the tech god smile upon you. Oh, hey, Ming. How you doing? You know, I've heard good things about rice cookers. Like whenever I see somebody who has one, they're always like, "Oh, I can't go back anymore." But I've never owned one. Are they really that handy? Because I don't think boiling rice is like hard. Is it like faster? And also, where the fuck are all the swamps? Who took all the goddamn swamps from me? Oh, is that an oil well? Nope, it's again just a puddle. Okay. And this is most peculiar. What a strange world we got. Just a couple of normal islands surrounded by mushrooms. And then you venture beyond that, it's just a whole bunch of weird biomes. Puddles of oil. Big ass villages. And apparently also a huge mountain. Damn, it's kinda putting my mountain to shame. I wish I had explored a bit further. Maybe I would have moved here. Look at this thing. Look at this goddamn thing, it's huge. How tall is this? Layer 187. So that's more than like 100 blocks tall. Okay, well. That's cool. What is that? Just a totem, I guess. More mushrooms. More desert. That's kind of a cool looking biome though. Shit, now I'm kinda regretting not going out here sooner. You know, I kinda don't wanna move at this point now that all my stuff is set up on the island. That would have been like a way cooler place to set up a base. Okay. Just a random reload. Want one of those nice rice cookers for 1 to 140 euros. Might as well splurge since I love rice. Can't justify the 200 to 500 euro ones though. Yeah, that seems... That seems pretty extravagant for a rice cooker. If you eat rice at least once a week, it's worth it. The rice is cooked better and steamed and then kept at a perfect eating temperature till you turn off the machine. Yeah, okay. That sounds pretty handy. Oh, look at this though. We finally found one in the desert. Now that is an adult-sized oil well. Not like the tiny offshore ones we found. Is that another fucking village somehow? How are we getting so many? Is that a village? Yeah. It most certainly is. I make enough rice for... I make enough rice for 2 meals always. I eat 1 meal and then the next morning make fried rice. Although seriously, if you eat rice like once a month or less, it's not worth the investment. Yeah, well, I do eat rice like at least few times a month. So maybe, I don't know. Might be worth it. Oh, these guys have a Tinker smelter. Cool. Where's the blacksmith though? That's I think the railcraft house. I don't... Well, no, wait, no, there is. Guys, got any cool stuff in here? Ashes, Black Lotus, refined iron. Something. Sure, I'll take the steel helmet and the Black Lotus. Why not? Feels like we've been out here forever, but I'm only 2.2 kilometers from home. That is a very cool area, right? Shit, this always happens to me in Minecraft. You know, I kinda just lazily look around for like an hour. Figure like, oh well, I guess this is the coolest area I can find. Then I set up a base, then I need to go out later for some resources. Then I find like an actual dream location. Fuck. And honestly, a lot of times I have like just picked myself up by the bootstraps and moved there. Sure, it sometimes requires like 10 round trips, but I think a cool base is worth it. But then again, you know, like I think I explained in the beginning of this series, islands are just kind of easier to manage. You don't gotta worry about mob spawning all the time because you can just easily cover the whole place in torches. And you know, later if I decide to open this to the public, I don't need to worry about, like, you know, defending it against other players. That much, at least. Because, you know, the chances of them finding it, first of all, is pretty low. And even if they do, they'll have to, like... They pretty much have to be able to fly to pose, like, a serious threat. Oh, hey, look at this. It's one of those... It's one of those things that was protected by the Crusaders. But there's no Crusaders this time. Just this guy. So what does this do? Does it do anything? Can I break it? I can. But should I? Fuck it. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I guess I should have... I don't know, not done that. But we lived, so whatever. I've learned nothing from my mistakes. I don't know how rice cookers work since there isn't just a timer. No matter how much rice I cook, it's always cooked. When it's done cooking, it begins to steam. You know, I don't know either. Maybe they just have like a sensor in there to waste the rice. That could be it, I don't know. Look at that, another big oil thingy. Surrounded by mobstone. Just gotta be quick. And another village. But still no swamp somehow. Why is it always so hard to find a fucking swamp? At least now, because I remember back in the day it used to be like... Like that used to be my default, like base. I would always set up in the swamp. No, I've been looking for like a good 45 minutes, I think. No fucking swamp. Whatever, let's just keep going. I wanna find a fucking swamp before I wrap this up. What I would give right now for a wand of traveling. Or, you know, like creative mode type flight. I hear you can snag a rice cooker on a clearance for 30 bucks sometimes. Boarding, there's two types of rice cookers. One is the normal one you probably think of. And the other one is basically just a pot. The pot ones are cheaper. Work okay if you just wanna do a set and forget. But I do recommend avoiding those. The rice at the bottom is always super dry. I will keep that in mind. And I could probably get one for cheap. You know, at the moment. Because I know Power is having like a, I think like a 10th birthday sale. every day they have something new there. Like, I almost bought a electric toothbrush because I saw one for like $7.50. It's like 70% off or something. So yeah, you know, they have some kind of appliances there every day. I might actually consider it. 2 bases turn the old base into a factory. Yeah, maybe once I can build portals. Because I mean, running back and forth between those 2 locations would be kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, that's not a swamp, but that is different. So maybe we'll find one day. Why does this thing keep like reloading the chunks? Just at random times. That's kinda strange. Why swamp specifically? You mean why am I looking at for a swamp now, or why did I used to set my base up in a swamp? Ooh, shit, is that a... That's a swamp. That's a swamp. We found one. Oh joy. The base? Well, there's a couple of reasons. Back then it was mostly because of industrial craft. Because industrial craft needs a lot of rubber, and those rubber trees mainly grow in swamps. So, you know, it saved you the trouble of going out there and, like, harvesting a bunch of rubber trees and bringing them back. Planting them. But also, you know, there's water for all the machines. It's usually pretty flat, so you don't need to do landscaping. And, you know, other stuff too, like they have swampy gardens, which back in the older versions of Pam's Harvest Craft, they used to give you like rice seeds that you could turn into rice bread, which back then was like a god tier food. I think it gave you like 2 more bars of hunger than the regular bread, and I think you only needed like 1 rice per bread. But I think that's also gone now. I don't think the mod has rice bread anymore. It was just too OP, I guess. But yeah, those are some of the reasons why I usually would set up in a swamp. Is that all of them? Oh, this has algae too. Oh shit, let's grab some of that. Maybe we can turn that into like sushi or something. Getting some pretty hefty lag spikes again, so don't want to be surprised in case it crashes. That seems highly plausible at the moment. Well, let's hope not, though. Yeah, I think we'll just grab all of these pads, except I think they grow back, so... Yeah, I don't know, let's get a stack. After that, we'll get the cattails and then we'll go home at last. Man, all of this for some string. All of this because somebody decided not to add the mod that has the morbs. If it weren't for that choice, I could have just trapped a couple of sheep in a morb. Brought them back to my place. Damn. Damn him. Those are good reasons and made me look up rice bread. Real life rice bread looks kinda good. Yeah. I tried to make it one time, but I didn't quite succeed. Okay, that's a stack. Let's see if we can find some cattails, and also I see some industrial craft rubber trees. I guess we'll grab those as well while we're here. Oh yeah, I should probably mark this too in case I need to come back. It could have been a morbing time, man, yeah. It could have. But they didn't want me to be happy. I also struggle with making a weird bridge. Yeah, making bridges. It's an art form for sure. Did I crash? Again? Oh, for fuck's sake. Why? Why does this happen? Let's see if it's the same error again. I swear to God if it is. Okay, are we back? I guess so. Kind of getting sick of this bullshit. And hey, look at that. Or no, wait, it's not the same error. The same error keeps happening, but it doesn't seem to crash the game because it happened like half an hour ago. During the crash, I didn't get errors of any kind. So who the fuck knows what that is? Stream also crashed, it seems it's back. Yeah, I noticed because my whole computer fucking froze for like a solid minute. Which is pretty interesting. I don't think a virtual machine should be able to do that. But hey, what the fuck do I know? So once again we must wait. What's going on Twitter? Anything nice? Probably not. Well, one of my tweets is kinda blowing up. That's nice, I suppose. And it's just me hating on golf courses. It's always the weirdest things. Can't it for once be like a thing that I actually put effort into? Like a video or a drawing? The most recent drawing could blow up. That'd be nice. I think it's pretty good. Is the stream supposed to be a black screen? No. I don't think it is supposed to be a black screen. But it seems to be. Okay. That's peculiar. Is my PC dying or something? Because I swear this whole day's just been full of like weird technical problems. I hope not, because that would be very inconvenient right now. You know, a new SSD would probably run me like $150. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna restart real quick. Okay, are we good? Is everything working? A new SSD in this economy. I know, right? Well, honestly, if my boot drive fails, I'll probably just use my second NVMe drive. I'll just move all of my games from there to another hard drive, which will probably make them run like shit because they're all like newer games. That's kind of why they're on there. But I mean, shit, I can't afford a fucking new SSD right now. Well, I mean, I could afford it technically. But the shit would just kinda suck. For a little bit. I'd just be eating like, I don't know, potatoes and eggs for a while. That seems to be the cheapest way to get all of your nutrition at the moment. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's just like some weird driver problem, because Windows then decided to once again install like the wrong drivers for my GPU or something. Wouldn't be the first time. It happened at least once before, I'm pretty sure. I was like, why do all of my games like keep crashing? Then I checked my drivers and it was like, oh yes, Windows Update has given you the latest drivers for the Radeon 6700 XT. Like, well, I appreciate your confidence in my finances, Bill Gates, but that's not the one I have. You missed by a whole generation. have a bunch of rubber tree saplings. Now I just need to get the cattails and we can be on our way home at last. Boy, I sure hope we can find some. What is a snowbell? Is that something necessary or something? I don't know. Let's chuck it away, I don't care. I just want to get the goddamn cattails. What do they look like though? That might be important knowledge. Are these cattails? No, that's just reeds. I swear to God, this place better have them though. Or else I'm going to be thoroughly mad. Come on, man, don't leave me hanging like this. I mean, at least I got the lily pads though. That's nice, but it would be nicer to get both now that I'm all the way out here. Not asking for much, I can make do with one. I have plenty of bone meal. Shit, are you serious? Come on, man. Come on. Where are they? What is that stuff? Just sugar canes in the shadow. They should be near water, right? That's where they grow, I'm pretty sure. Well, this sucks monstrous amounts of dick. But I guess, you know, we found one swamp. Maybe we could find another. Cause I don't see a single cattail. What is that? No idea. Let's just check the shoreline one more time, and if not, then I guess we'll keep walking. Guess this is gonna be a multi-episode adventure. God damn. The one thing I came here to find. And it's not here. Cool. Thanks, Notch. Yeah, no, it's not here. Looks like I still got about half my jetpack fuel and plenty of potatoes, so we should be fine to travel a bit farther. Off we go again. By the way, do you still have the AMD stock? I don't think I ever bought the AMD stock. I probably talked about it, but I don't think I ever ended up buying it. AMD stock shot up to 550 recently. Right now it's 480, but that is pretty nuts. Your $20 has turned to 90 something. I wish. I wish I had, but I think at the moment I just... You know, when I was thinking about it, I just didn't have any money to be spending. Now I would have, but I didn't remember to do any such things. What's up with this fucking magical forest? How dense it is. That's pretty fucking thick canopy right there. Have you seen Notches getting the wipe coding now? I saw the tweets. I wasn't sure if he was being serious though, because he was talking shit like weeks early. He might have just been fucking with people. Hard to tell, he's got a weird sense of humor. But on the other hand, I don't know if I'd be that surprised. Look at that, even more oil in a volcano. That's cool too, I suppose, but... I'd like to find those fucking cattails so I can finally make some string. I vividly recall you having 20 euros in your stock account or something. I did, and I still do, but it's in something else. Although that something else has not been nearly as profitable, so... Good call on my part, I guess. Hey, swamps. No, but we did find a forest of spruces, which is pretty cool. I might grab a couple of those if these spiders stop harassing me. Guess I gotta shove some of this stuff into my satchel. Did he not drop any saplings? Well, what the hell? Rude. I honestly saw AMD at 240 and thought, that's surely the peak. And it over doubled. I know, right? That's been this last like 4 years pretty much. Looking at Nvidia, looking at AMD. And all these other companies too, you know, that aren't public. OpenAI and Anthropic and all these, and you're like, surely they can't keep it going for this long. That's gotta be it, right? Nope, they're still just pumping the fucking bubble. This is the biggest gamble in the history of mankind. And it's kind of insane that they're still going. I think Nvidia reduced their next round of funding for OpenAI. You know, from like 200 billion to like 120 billion or something. But I guess it is somewhat slowing down, thankfully. And also, like, Chinese memory manufacturers are kinda catching up. Or at least so I've been told. And for once, I hope it's fucking true. You know, Samsung was said, like, oh, fucking SDXMC or whatever it's called. They've like stolen our technology. Like, okay, what do you care? You're not selling the consumers anyway, so you're not losing anything. Fuck you. Fuck you, suck my dick. You deserve it this time. Oh, look at that, we got some ravine sheep. Ooh. Right, what are those? Some kind of weird plants over here. Miner's delight? What is that? What does that do? You can make ambrosia? Okay. Well, that sounds cool, I guess. I'd like some ambrosia, why not? Good, the Ram cartel needs to be taken down. Yeah. That's just what you get when you start doing this anti-consumer shit. You know, if you turn your back on your customers that have been loyal for like decades, you're like, heh, we don't need them anymore. We're just gonna be focusing on the AI market then. You can't kind of come back crying about how your former customers have turned against you. That is what we call in the business, fuck around and find out. Have fun with the data centers, I guess. I'm sure that'll last forever. And you won't need the consumers anymore. Just mushrooms inside. But at least we've gotten like 50 wool, so... At least we'll be temporarily... like pretty stocked up on string and wool. Even if we don't find the cattails. Oh hey, I see some pumpkins. Sure, what the hell, let's grab some of those too. At least we'll get something out of this little journey of ours. Maple? Can I make some maple syrup? Transform into a Canadian? Also, I hope governments stop doing like $100 to $500 million fines to these huge ass companies. Like, stop it, take 50% of the revenue in that year. Kick them in their balls for breaking the law. Yeah. That's always funny when you see shit like, oh, Facebook's been hit with a fucking 25 million euro fine. Like, okay. I'm sure they're fucking devastated. Like, what do they make per year? Tens of billions of dollars or something. I don't think that's gonna do anything, man. I think you might need to go a little bit harder on them. Look at that big ass tree over there. What is that all about? Oh, we didn't get any like special saplings out of them. Why did they just drop like oak saplings? The hell, man! I wanted some maple syrup. Come on. Or did I just miss them? Whatever. Let's just keep going. Nvidia should get a $1 billion fine that will show them and their $5.2 trillion market worth. Yep, I'm sure they're waking in their boots. Oh no, $1 billion. That'll only take us like a day to make it back. I cry. Okay, this looks kinda like a swamp. I mean, there are lily pads, but actually nothing else. So maybe this is not a swamp. Well, goddammit. Why is it so hard to find one goddamn cattail? How far are we from home? I can't even see because there's so many other markers in the way. God, it's gonna take forever to get back from here. Quite the journey. And it's all been fueled by potatoes. Shout out to potatoes, for real. What a great food, what a great plant. You know, I pretty recently rewatched the what's the movie called? Matt Damon gets stuck on Mars. Martian. Just yet another way of highlighting the supremacy of the potato. It really is just perfect. And also I got to see Jessica Chastain floating around in zero gravity. Those were some tight space pants, I gotta tell you. Shout out to Ridley Scott, man, that movie fucking rules. It's got all the good stuff. It's got space. It's got Matt Damon trying to get home. It's got quips. It's got a sleep-deprived scientist. And it has Jessica Chastain and Kate Mara floating around in space. In tight pants. They didn't need to make them that tight, I don't think. But I appreciate it. Oh. We finally found one. Holy shit. Holy shit, that took long. How long did that take even? Like 2 hours or something? Jesus, okay. Well, we've got one, but it would be nice to have at least a few, you know. In case one of them gets like blown up by a creeper. After we plant it. Because I swear if that happens I'm gonna break my own neck. Ooh. Ooh, I'd be mad. Just one though. Okay, well that's that we still have it. Oh no, wait, there's a second one. There's a second one right there. To you as well. Yep. Some cow stuck in the mud. Okay, well, I think that'll have to do. That was quite the walk. I feel like I've exercised in real life. And we found some other good stuff on the way as well. That's nice. Plenty of wool. Some new plants, pumpkins, trees. Oh, and we found a slime too. Look at that, we're finding all kinds of shit here. Not now, spider. I cannot afford to die right now. So you know what, I'm just gonna bless them. Well, no, I guess I'm not blasting them. Cool. Yeah, I probably gotta investigate this. That seems like it might be a good idea. Well, I mean, I was kinda wrapping this up either way, so it works. Man, I remember breaking cattail as a kid. That shit was set off like an explosion. Oh yeah. I remember punching one of them as a kid. But I'll probably be back Wednesday. Yeah, probably Wednesday. I have lots of shit to do. Lots of editing. Lots of other real life stuff, lots of adult responsibilities. But if I get them done faster than I think, I might stream Tuesday as well. I'll let you guys know. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. More episodes will be there. Good night.